Well, here we are, everybody, returning back to BTS and Halsey. I realized that I've only ever heard the song, I think, in music video form. I haven't seen this, and I figured now's a good time to go back and check out a really nice live version of this featuring her. And, I hope she's doing well. I know she's had some health issues in the past. I hope she's doing well. Before we start, I want to say two things. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for the support on the video about Jimin the other day. I have to admit, I was really bugged that the audio mixing came out so terribly, and I feel bad for that too. But a lot of times re-uploads don't ever do well on the channel. So for those of you who came out and checked it out again, or if that was your first time watching it, thank you. That was a video that I wanted to have do really well, and it's doing really well now. So thank you again. Second, now is the time to announce it better than ever, especially since it's cold outside and I'm thinking about summer. We are returning to BTS summer activities. It's going to be a little bit different this year. I figured I wasn't actually originally going to do a BTS summer this year, the summer activities, because the first one we went through like everything that I possibly could. Then afterwards, the next time we did it, it was all about the BU and trying to understand it. This year will be pretty different, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I actually had, weirdly enough, a replacement. I was actually going to do an in Hypen. I was going to do in Hypen summer activities because honestly, I just didn't know what to do. But after talking with some army, we've got a plan. So BTS summer activities will be returning, and because of that, though, I do want to tell you, probably because of their concept as well, we'll probably be getting an in Hypen 1 week club. And that will be probably in October, unless if I feel like pulling the trigger earlier. So, anyway, let's get on it with it. We're doing Boy With Love. I wanted to see this. It's been long enough. I don't think I've ever seen this live with her, so I wanted to see it. Let's check it out. Even at the billboards. This is actually pretty dope. Oh, that was cool. Jin, of course. It's kind of cool. In reality, they actually used her just a little bit more than what I remember in the recording, but honestly, it's kind of cool. I have to say, and this is probably something I'm going to be bringing up a lot, so apologies in advance, but I just can't stop thinking about this. The next time we have the billboards, this could be possible again. I just realized that by the time we have the Billboard Awards again, they'll probably all be back. And I'm sure Halsey would be more than happy to actually have this, to do this again, because obviously they're good friends, so I don't see why she would not want to do it. So, I mean, unless, of course, she's doing other stuff for her own music career, but kind of hard to think that she wouldn't take at least a little bit of time out just to go and hang out with the boys. Honestly, though, to me, this song has on it what I like to call the Red Hot Chili Peppers effect. Now, I'm a pretty big Chili Peppers fan. I grew up on quite a few of their albums, and the funny thing is that I never think of listening to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, though. That's the funny thing. It's one of those things that, if I'm driving in a car and the radio is on, and suddenly, they're like, yeah, 107.5, The Arrow. And then there's coming up next, we have Scar Tissue by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I listen to it, I'm like, man, I need to go listen to some Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's really cool. And then it's kind of like that with this song, right? A lot of times, I feel like that I think about this song, I'm like, oh yeah, this song's pretty good. I like the chorus a lot. And then it's just all of a sudden out of nowhere, you listen to it, you're like, I need to listen to this song more often. This is really, really good. And, honestly, I think that it's one of those songs that you could listen to over and over again, and you wouldn't get sick about it. So it's one of those perfect songs, honestly. There's not really anything to hate. It's just a really solid piece of pop music that you just can't really find much fault in all honesty. And seeing it live and seeing the chemistry with the boys, and obviously with Halsey as well, is really cool. I really like to see that, it brings something. So anyway, let me know what y'all think, and we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you and goodbye.